The bad times pass me by, 'cause today it's gonna be a brighter day. Reach out for the sunshine, forget about the rain. Just think about the good times, and they will come back
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tales of Nightmare 10th Anniversary Live Director's Commentary stream. I am the one that is responsible for that 10-year-old animation. Oh boy. But it's good to have at least a few of you here already. So let's see. Koshiam, good waiting music, thank you. Songs that I picked for this stream in particular were Fakey Way for Twinkle Park from Sonic Adventure, You Shouldn't Be Here, which is from Persona Q, and capped it all off with the Can You Feel the Sunshine Acid mix from Sonic Gems Collection, which, funnily enough, is what I used for the credits theme for Tales of Nightmare. So, yes, that's what we got. Also, let's see. Dalton in the chat. Hello. Welcome, Dalton. Yes, it is also Spooky Month. The end of Spooky Month. The month, or not the month, but the day to cap off the Spooky Month. Halloween, as we all know. Coyote Antidote? Coyote Antidote. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But welcome to the stream, yes. We are just doing the usual intros before we get underway. Actually, let's get over to our main overlay here. Hello, I am here. So yeah, but as you can see from both the thumbnail and from this art that I made last week, which I'm actually very proud of this. I'm actually very proud of this piece that I did. But yeah, it's today marks not only Halloween just in general, but it also marks the 10-year anniversary of this animation that I made all the way back in middle school. So all the way back in 2011. Back in 2011 when I was in middle school, I got the idea to make a Halloween themed video, just something spooky, as when we finally get to watching it, you're gonna see maybe it's not completely spooky. There's a reason why there's a reason why here in the thumbnail there's the very in small text right underneath. There's a reason why it says right here with a side of cringing, because again, 10 years. This was made 10 years ago, so things are definitely going to be cringe-tastic. Which funnily enough, if we go over here real quick, this was originally what I was gonna call the stream, live director's commentary / cringe fest. But I was like, no, that's being a little too mean. Because I still nowadays get people that go back to the video and say that it was part of their childhood and stuff, which is very crazy to me. So instead, I still wanted the cringing to be there in some form, so I renamed it to Live Director's Commentary / Reflection with a side of cringing. Yeah. And I think I mentioned it too, but as well, this is now the new thumbnail for Tales of Nightmare. I figured that it's 10 years anniversary. It's a special occasion. it should like get an updated video thumbnail. So yeah, once again, very proud of how this turned out. I actually really like how it turned out. Very nice. But yeah, so not only will we be going through, this is what I have planned for the stream. The video itself is 21 minutes long, so it's not really that long. But we're gonna go through that first, and I'm going to be cringing the entire way, and obviously giving you some director's commentary along the way, describing how the idea and everything came to be, and depending on how much time we have left, I didn't plan on this stream for being that long, maybe like an hour and a half tops. But if we have time after watching Tales of Nightmare, then I will show you guys briefly, just very briefly, the Flash games that inspired this thing in the first place. What I mean by that, well, for those that don't know, we'll get into that as we start. Anyway, as I was doing that whole spiel, seeing more activity in the chat. Dalton's asking, where's Mikey, Lenny, Keith, and Eric? They might be doing their own things. I'm not entirely sure where they all are. But if they decide to pop in while we are doing this stream, then that is perfectly fine. Once again, this is Halloween, so I'm not expecting too much to happen. But thankfully, I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but YouTube pushed out an update this past week that allowed live streams to have their own separate category on the YouTube pages. So now my videos will be separate from live streams, so maybe you could expect more live streams in the future, not just specifically animation. I don't know, but we'll play it by ear and see how things go. But I wanted to make a special exception for today because, again, 10 years. Oh boy. Anyway, let's see. I also see that Tark just popped in. He's got the popcorn ready. I probably should have gotten some form of snack, but all I got is water. Let's see. Have it in here with a side of cringe. Oh god, here we go. That reminds me, since Mikey's not here to say it, watch the pipe. Stop, Dalton, please. This isn't even an animation stream. Please. Anyway. Do those Flash games still exist or still up? I think there are emulators that can allow you to play the games. But the creator of these of the Tales of Nightmare Flash games actually has a download for them on his page, and we'll be doing things that way if we have enough time. I'm pretty sure we will. But we'll see. Cody anecdote. Oh my gosh, we watch your Tales of Nightmare all the time. Decided to rewatch it again, and I was so stoked to find out you're doing this. Oh, that's very great to hear. That's very great to hear. Yeah, but see, as I was saying like earlier, this is exactly what I'm talking about. People still come back to it, even though it is aged like milk. But I appreciate it all the same. Sonbu also says that they love Tales of Nightmare. Taking Mario's universe with Sonic Universe is a good choice for a spooky movie or spooky month. Sonic.exe and all that. Keith, we are just getting started, but Dalton was asking where you were, so, well, here you are. Do an awesome job on your videos. Oh, thanks, Sonbu. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, you know what? I've dilly-dallied long enough. That was 12 minutes of me rambling. Let's actually get into the thing itself. So here we are. As you can see, I even have it labeled now old, because compared to what I do nowadays, this has aged like milk. So, but again, people still love it, so that's fine. Welcome to Work 2 News. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm very much aware. All right. So when we hit this fancy little play button here, we will get underway with the cringing, but also the reflection and all that. So I have the volume set already. So if I need to lower it at all, please let me know. But with that out of the way, let's get started. Okay, yeah, you know what? We're gonna turn it down because I just realized that's loud. Wow, only at 480? I could have sworn I rendered it at 720, but Hey, this is middle school Nick we're talking about. Also, yes, let's back up. Let's back up a bit. You see this? You see this cringe-tastic name right here? First thing, and we're not gonna be pausing throughout the whole thing. I just want to point out this was my old YouTube name. This was my old YouTube name, Sonic Mario 01, which you could still find my channel by typing this in, but there's a very good reason why I changed to Clay Entertainment. Anyway, let's get on with it. Oh God, you hear that? You hear that? You hear that mic quality there?
A dead end.
Oh no, we're doomed.
Yes,
Bad
that's
enough he's got everyone we know.
that's middle school me providing all the voices, by the way.
How did we get into this mess?
Oh God. Tails' nightmare. Oh boy, look at that. It's nice. It's nice to look at. So little trivia, fun fact. The gameplay you're seeing is actually recorded with a very old camera. And that is legitimately me
What you
playing
doing?
it.
Luigi's Mansion?
Playing Luigi's Mansion.
Cool. Hey, guess what?
What?
Which as a quick little aside, I will be playing it's actually a very it's a tradition of mine every year to play Luigi's Mansion during the month of Halloween.
Oh, that?
And last year I actually played that outside on our screen projector while trick-or-treaters came by and they recognized the game and stuff. So that was nice. That was very nice. Much like the Tails' Nightmare, or not Tails' Nightmare, the Luigi's Mansion footage, that's Sonic R gameplay that I'm recording with the camera. Oh my God.
Yeah?
Is there a problem?
So as another little thing.
Quick question: did any of you text Super
Oh,
Sonic's
God.
Tails doll?
Oh my God. I'm just listening to my voice. It's so bad.
Dare ya?
Well, sure, I'll do it.
I meant.
Look at how jittery the footage is. I'm like trying to fit it within the
I want to see if someone like you can do it.
trying to fit it within like the borders of the screen that I put up, but good lord. Oh my gosh.
Come on, come on.
Almost.
So
All right. Ultimate
for those Christ, that's loud. Okay.
I did it!
Nice
So
job,
for those
Tails.
that aren't aware of what the hell's going on here,
Come on, Tails, I just remembered.
uh
For Sonic Generations.
the Tails Nightmare thing, just in its entirety,
Wait for me.
is based around something called the Tails Doll Curse. And part of that Tails Doll Curse is if you tag everybody in the Sonic R tag mode, but you tag Supersonic last, then Tails Doll will escape and he will come after you. Oh, spooky. Anyway. A crappy CRT. No, actually, it wasn't on a CRT. It was actually on a standard TV. Oh no, but look, Tails Doll got Knuckles. Oh man. See, this is another thing that I was thinking about. The pacing of this is way too fast.
Man, that
So
was fun.
it's like, oh, 21 minutes, man. There's a lot probably happens. Yeah,
Thanks for
but
bailing me out. I haven't had this much
God.
fun in a while.
Oh, good job on the effects there, B. Good job.
Weird.
So another thing you've probably noticed is that not only is there voice acting, but I've also spliced in character voice clips. And this is actually footage from the Tails' Nightmare 2 teaser, the Flash game. Which, another aside, we're gonna see it in the credits, because I professional email standards. We're gonna see it in the credits, but I actually did get the Blox's permission,
Tails.
the guy that made the Tails Nightmare
What's up?
Flash games, to make this little short around his
Never seen Tails act
around his
like that
games.
before.
Again, this is middle school Nick doing this kind of stuff. Was that like, yeah, let's do it. Anyway,
Hey, look.
Whoa!
so just to give like a little, heads up.
We're at City Escape.
Just give you a little heads up. This was
Let's
all.
hit
This was
Target.
taking
I hear
place
they sell
like
Sonic
around the
20th
time
anniversary toys there.
Sonic Generations
If
was
not,
like
then
about
we'll
to
try
come out.
GameStop. If not, then we'll try Toys R Us.
So yeah. Oh,
On Halloween.
oh, I
it's
forgot
tomorrow,
about this
by the
part.
way. You better watch out.
Can you feel the
Oh my
sunshine?
god, I forgot about that.
Hey, Tails, come look at this.
God, what is with this editing? You can tell it's like, it's oh man, this is aged.
This is gonna be fun.
This is aged. Oh, and we're getting up to one of the parts that definitely has aged. Oh god.
Hey, Mario.
That's potential Dennis. He is now as an adult college graduate.
We were just waiting
You're
for
not
you,
wrong.
Luigi and
You're
Yoshi.
not wrong.
Hey, where are you, Luigi and Yoshi?
Perfect.
Sorry, did I overdo it with the voice enhancer?
Wow.
Apparently.
Mamma mia.
Sorry. Oh, hang on one second.
Sorry. I just wanted to
Okay.
sound more
So
scary.
here's another thing.
We'll try to
here's
be
another
less
thing.
scary,
And
please.
we're gonna see it again with the credits. Oh, here's the part.
What is wrong with Tails?
Yes.
Is he scared?
Yes.
or
You're not. Your eyes aren't deceiving you.
He
This is,
scared of Tails' doll.
This is a musical
You mean
sequence
that
that I
beat
did.
down from Sonic R?
Yes. No. Okay. Look, I'm Coyote. I am flattered. I am flattered by the compliment. I'm flattered by the compliment. But no. I am flattered, but no. This is cringe. This is very cringe. And at the time, this thing was supposed to be, as I claimed it to be, it was supposed to be a Nightmare Before Christmas callback, to have a musical sequence in a Halloween type of video. Dave, hello, welcome. We're doing this is different from what you probably saw last time, but this is a 10-year-old video that I made back in middle school. Back when I was doing sprite animation and not 3D stuff. And yeah, this is very cringe. But you know, it's like I say it's cringe, but it also kind of just shows like how much I've grown as both an artist and as a animator, storyteller, all of that stuff. Even though I am like very much just
I see, and I know.
I'm just
guys?
cringing so much right now. Oh my
Where are
gosh.
Mario and Yoshi?
Eyes aren't suffering, our ears are. That is very true. It's very true.
Decide next. Let's go and start trick-or-treating. We might not lose each other if we all stay together.
So now the Tails doll has taken Mario. Oh no, anybody. Over the Nintendo, my favorite game, followed quickly by Castlevania Zelda. Yeah, but this this is not good. As I was going to say though, we're gonna see it in the credits because I list the programs that I used. But this is not a flash animation.
Naughty or
This is
that.
not a flash animation by any stretch of the imagination.
Trick or
If anybody hasn't figured it out by this point, this was made in Microsoft Paint of all things.
I think we lost him.
This was made in Microsoft Paint. Let that sink in.
Luigi?
Oh my god.
No, Luigi? How can it done such a thing?
Oh yes. And then this part. Always have to have this part. What if content creators to rewatch their older project years later, they learn how much they've grown. It's funny to see them cringe. Yeah, I mean that's part of the reason why I did this in the first place.
Oh,
Because I thought that, oh look, the one swear, the Sonic and Tails say, oh crap, because that was like the one swear word I could say back then.
I think that's
Just had to work it in somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Jesus.
Sonic!
And then we just have this supposedly touching sequence where Tails is like sad, and then with the Shadow the Hedgehog music playing over it, and then these different flashes of like art that was like these are images taken straight from Google, by the way. these are images taken straight from Google. Straight from Google. Oh my goodness. With a bloom filter put over it just to be like, oh yeah, this is sad, guys. You're supposed to feel sad. Not great editing at the end there. I just noticed it's just like, oh, whoop, shift back up. Yeah, no ninja, no animating today. We are just reveling in this
Well,
masterpiece that I concocted
Yeah, but quick
10 years
question.
ago.
How are we supposed to get out of here? Well, I say we're
You
done.
didn't have to scream into the mic there, me.
This is the end.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Bad Mario,
the
bad
microphone
bad.
I'm using right now for
You guys
both
are taking so long with your
voiceover
chat
things
sayings, that's
and
taking forever too.
just speaking on stream and talking in chat,
Tails!
the microphone I'm using now is called the Neat King B.
Tails, stop!
The microphone that I used for this video
Found him!
On 'em.
was a Guitar Hero mic.
To the ground.
It was a Guitar Hero mic that I used to record all the
I was
voiceover
just
in this.
quoting Nickelback.
Where were we, Tails?
Yes.
Alright.
Here's an image of Sonic and the Princess from '06 for that sad moment. No, because that was supposed to be what that montage was supposed to be was Tails thinking about all the times he's had with Sonic. So it was a Sonic and Tails moment right there. And of course, since I was a fan of Mario Bros. Z, I had to work in that type of fight style in this. Oh, but nope.
Die.
It's better than most Microsoft Paint projects I've seen by 10 years ago. Oh man, really?
Tails!
Really? I guess I'll take that as a compliment, Dalton.
Face it, Tails. You're a stupid baby fox.
Oh man, Tails done with these insults here, man, guys. Oh wow, you hear that? Stupid baby fox.
What the?
And of course, since I was a massive fan of Nazem Unleashed at the time too, I had to reference that too, which I got Chakra X's permission to reference the Nazem Unleashed stuff. But
Wanna?
you could if you couldn't tell, there's not really a whole lot of original stuff in here. It's like, it ain't even spooky at this point. It's just okay. Let's have a Mario Bros. Z styled fight, just to cap it off, I guess. Oh god. I did recolor the Shattuck sprites though, and I'm actually still proud of what I did with that. Of course, everybody's gotta go super, because it's not a sprite animation without that, I guess. Real good. Mario Bros. Z was also a huge part of my childhood. It was too, and I mean, you could definitely see the influence here. Good lord, that was bad mixing there. All right, so here's the Nazem Unleashed reference. Like everyone just fighting and just doing all this stuff. Though at the time, I have to say, oh wait, this part though. What was that? Knuckles just turned super, and then immediately got his crap wrecked. Immediately got wrecked and got out of his super. Same thing with Yoshi here. He at least did something, but he's out of his super form. What was I doing? What was I doing? Most insane battle of the century. No. Oh. But this, again, Nazem Unleashed reference and everything. It's like, it's not really that creative. Man. Oh, okay. Then we have this part.
Well, I thought
Which
this
at the
was gonna
time
be
I was
easy.
like, oh man, this is gonna be so
Challenge.
cool,
I
and I'm
underestimated
still like,
ya.
it's half cool,
But tell me,
but at the same time, it's like
did you
it's
forget that I can
it's
do
reaching.
this?
It is reaching to be like, oh man, this is amazing, guys. He takes all of their chaos energy and is like, okay, now look at me. Look at me, guys. I'm the Tails doll, and I could also go super. Now my voice is demonic too, I guess. I don't know. Yes, I don't even know what's happening. Their faces are basically... Their faces are summing up how I'm feeling right now, if you catch what I'm saying. And of course, you gotta keep on going with that Nazwa Unleashed reference. He's charging up. And it's like, oh no, guys, what is it? Oh my god, a giant red dot. This, though. Tails goes hyper, which is not actually a thing. I did it specifically for this. So again, me trying to make it cool and everything, but still, it's like, dude. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing past me? Make it end, please. Quality content in the 2011 era YouTube. Oh man. God. Oh my god. Despite that though, despite how much I am cringing, and despite how much this is a Nazwa Unleashed spoof, I'm still proud of what I'm able to do. Yeah, of course, and Mario and Sonic have to go hyper as well. Mario and Sonic Mario and Sonic definitely have to go hyper. Like, it's definitely needed. No, it's not. But I was like obsessed with like Sonic 3 and Knuckles at the time and Nazwa Unleashed, so I guess that's why. But still. And there he goes. Now he's dead.
We did it. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
Yes.
Tails did
Yes,
it.
we did. Voice crack Mario.
Thanks, Sonic.
That was freaking epic.
So bad.
Amen to that.
So bad.
Wait.
What's up?
Oh no, guys, look. He's up there. He's moving over. He's a shadow in the background.
I knew it. You're not dead. Aha, that's right. And now you're going to die.
Still able to do that.
What was that supposed to?
Oh, and then this happens. Falling into an acid pool, because that's actually what happens in the games. And of course it was a bad dream. Because of course it was. But then again, this part right here references like Tails' Nightmares
Well,
1
come on.
ending.
It's morning. Let's have chili dogs for breakfast. That will make you happy. Hey, wait up, Sonic.
And he goes. Was it a nightmare? I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. We'll never know. Anyway, that's it. So really, it's 18 minutes long, and then the rest of the time here is just credits. But yeah, see, so I did all the voices of everybody, minus the voice clips that I spliced in. Here's all the music that was there. It's obviously a lot of Sonic music was used, but there were a few like Mario tunes that were tossed in there as well. Should also mention that see the mashup right here, I Am Live and Learn. There's credit there too, and I asked that person for permission to use it as well. And everyone was surprisingly like easy to work with too. Like I just asked questions and it was pretty much like the next day. See, that I got people saying, or got the responses from everyone saying, "Oh yeah, go right ahead. No, it's fine." Yeah. So here are the programs: Microsoft Paint, iMovie, GarageBand, and Audacity. I still use Audacity to this day. It's a very nice free open source recording software, but I do not use Microsoft Paint anymore. I do not use iMovie, GarageBand, none of that. Nowadays, I'm like in SFM or Source Filmmaker. Frick, what's the Hit Film? That's what I used to edit my videos now. It was Kenden Live, but I switched over to Hit Film once I found out that was a thing. And yeah, the audacity of Sonic Mario 01. Oh my god. Yes, old name too. Old name too. But that was just representative of what I was into at the time. Also, here you are. It says, credit to the blogs for approving of the Tales of Nightmare usage and also just approving it in general. Arcana Aaron, Jarka X, and then whoever made Mario and Luigi. Whoever. I didn't bother to do research on that. Oh my god. So bad. It's so bad, guys. It's so bad. No, stop. I know you guys are like complimenting to try to be nice, but no, this is bad. I'm glad I've moved on from these days. And then the Tails doll has to show up again at the end just because, you know, it's the Tails doll. He's the main antagonist throughout this whole thing, so we might as well. Oh my god. The end, and then, oh, look, onto the end? Question mark. Is there gonna be another? No. There's not gonna be another one. There just isn't. I have no, like, means or, like, I don't even want to at this point. No. I'm, like, done. Very hard to hate this. I would love this 5 ever. Well, I appreciate everybody saying that they still love it. It was apparently a part of a lot of everybody's childhoods, as I said, because I don't know if it's going to show up properly on stream, but this video has close to 2.5 million views. Or actually, no, it does have 2.5 million views. So, yeah, this was one of those first videos for me where it literally popped off and performed very well. So, yeah, this was an insane feat at the time, and again, the fact that there are still people out there that come back to watch this, like even here, this was a year ago. I remember watching this, imagine this now from when I was 6 and I'm 14. This animation is still at its prime, and I don't agree with that whatever else that has to say, but it's still like there are people out there that still come back to this, like, and it baffles me because it's like this was to me, especially viewing it now, this was a dumb animation that I made back in middle school, and the fact that it's still like garnering this much attention nowadays, especially around this time of the year, is crazy to me, and I just feel incredibly weird about it. But at the same time, I'm still very thankful for what I was able to do with this, and I'm proud of what I was able to achieve back then, despite it being very, very aged all these years later. But even then, I still very much appreciate everything that has happened with this, and anything else that I've done moving forward. Like, I still think that what I'm doing nowadays is way better than it was back then. But as I've said, and as Dalton even mentioned in chat, you know, there's a reason why it's good to go back and look at your old stuff, because especially if you're a creative person, it's good to go back and look at your old stuff, because you never know. Like, it's a great way to just say that, hey, I have improved. I have gotten better in my craft and what I want to do. And cringing is just part of the entire process. It has charm to it, despite it being crunchy in quality. Cringing at means you've improved. Yeah, exactly, Coyote. Exactly. And And as this new thumbnail can even like attest to, it's like, yeah, like I've definitely gone. I definitely have improved a lot since then, and I know that I will continue to improve. It's just that, you know, I'm not really doing the whole sprite animations thing anymore, obviously, because I'm doing 3D model stuff, or 3D stuff now. But you know what? Like maybe I'm not saying I'm not okay. I'm not giving it as a guarantee. This is just this has been a thought that's been. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. Sorry about that. There was a bot. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm not giving this out as a guarantee. Not giving it out as a guarantee. But I will say that I've been thinking about not remaking the whole thing, but I have been toying with the idea of maybe recreating a scene or a sequence from this in 3D. Because some people would like to see that. I don't think a full-blown remake is necessary, but if I were to like come up with a new storyline that isn't just references galore as this was, then maybe. And also removing characters that we don't need. Like did we really need Shadow to enter the picture? Did we really need Knuckles? Did we need Mario? Did we need Luigi? Did we need Yoshi? No. I think if it was going to be a solid enough thing, the cast needs to be reduced like dramatically, which also means that the story would need to be reworked dramatically. And I feel like if I were to rework the script at all, it would have to be more focused on Tails because I mean it's in the name. So yeah. So yeah, no guarantees if I will ever remake this in the future, but if I do, I hope you guys get pleasantly surprised by that. But I don't want to spread false hope or anything. So yeah, I'm just tossing out the idea that there might be something, but there also might not, because I am focused on the current project that I'm working on right now, which, as everybody else knows in the chat, is The Life of an Inkling, which is a Splatoon fan animated series that I've been meaning to get off the ground for a while now, and we are getting close to finishing the second chapter of that story. So I hope you all look forward to that and check out Chapter 1 DX, not the pilot, as Dalton said earlier. Check out Chapter 1 DX that has the full story. So please. Anyway, would there still, if I were to remake it, would there still be a musical scene? No. That would get cut. I know that a lot of people would like to hear an updated take on that, but no. I feel like the musical sequence is unnecessary for what I was trying to do. Again, I was trying to, like, with the whole musical sequence thing, I'm like, oh, it's kind of like Nightmare Before Christmas. No. No. That's bad. No. It's like there's no reason for it to be there. It's just hard cut to music. It's like, what's going on here? Let me see. Dalton did say something else, so let's see. Actually, unironically, still miss the early 2000s and early 2010s era of YouTube, where there was no competition, no drama, no YouTube garbage, family crap. People just uploaded videos to upload videos. I mean, yeah, that's basically how I was back then too. I was just uploading to YouTube to, just as a hobby. And nowadays, I would like to at least make some sort of career out of it. But but at the same time, can't really do that when I am not monetized, even though I was like years ago. It's just because YouTube is being done with watch time and all these other things that you probably don't want to hear about. But yeah. So that was Tails Nightmare. That was Tails Nightmare. It was a short animation that I made back in middle school because I really liked the Tails Nightmare Flash games made by the Blocks. And I just figured I should do something special for the 10th anniversary, and making this fancy news thumbnail was part of it. And I also wanted to do this live director's commentary and reflection on Tales Nightmare, just in general. So let's see, what time is it? It is 3:14 currently at the time of this stream. Okay, you know what? Does anybody want... Okay, so let's just toss it out to chat. Does anybody want to see me play the old Tales Nightmare Flash games before we call it here? Or do you think that we can... Or are you guys, like, satisfied? because I'm fine with doing either. But if you guys are perfectly fine with me playing the Flash games, then we can do that real quick. They actually aren't that long, because, I mean, they're Flash games. But they actually have held up surprisingly well. I played them recently, like a week or so ago, and they've actually held up pretty well, just in terms of like gameplay and stuff. Coyote says, Rosario Scout wants to see the Flash games. Dalton also wants to. He also says that YouTube's got a lot of problems with the algorithm monetization. Yeah, don't get me started on that. Show me the goods. Okay, well, all right then. It's a good thing that I opened these up ahead of time. So let's see, or had them in a separate folders open ahead of time. So let's do that. Start with the original Tales of Nightmare. Oh, of course, then we gotta do that thing. Thanks, Windows Defender. All right, here we are. Look at that. Look at that. Doll blocks. Here we are. Look at this thing. So it's sort of primitive, but I kind of like it. All right, so we'll put infinite lives on just to make it easy. We'll also play with at normal because I'm a big boy. I mean, what? Anyway, let's get started. All right. So we're gonna play this on keyboard. I did try with controller a while ago. It's kind of loud though. Give me 1 second. Let's mess with the sound settings because it is kind of loud. There's the sound. Alright, just tell me if I need to up the volume or not, guys. Alright. So here we go. See to jump. If you hear clacking on my keyboard, I apologize, but you just have to play this game with keyboard. So yeah, as it said in the credits, and as I've said throughout this whole director's commentary, I did actually get the permission of the blocks to make this to even make the Tales Nightmare short animation just at all. And it was funny too because the way I did that was on old YouTube messages, like the old YouTube message inbox that no longer exists, I think. Yeah, that's how I did that. Again, this is middle school Nick doing this kind of stuff. It's like, wow, okay. Switch here. And the way that it went something like, if I remember correctly, it went something like it's like I just messaged him and I said, "Hey, I'm a fan of your Flash games. I was wondering if it would be all right if I can make a short animation to kind of sort of celebrate them, but also, you know, just to make something." And initially he was like, I don't exactly know where you're going with this, but I'm perfectly fine with you doing it anyway. So he essentially did give me the go ahead, which is still crazy to me because I mean, oh, look at that, free 20 rings, thank you. Yeah, so it's kind of insane to me because when you really look at the animation itself, it's like the only thing that's kind of related is Tails doll being sort of focused on Tails, and you know, just the whole aesthetic of it that I did. And like the few references that I did too. But yeah. Alright, Ninja. Well, thank you. Thank you for tuning into the stream. We'll see you next week when I do more animation progress on The Life of Inkling Chapter 2. Oh yes, this boss fight gave me trouble when I was a kid. Like the boss fight against the Tails doll, he was tricky, but I kind of remember how to fight him. Sort of ridiculous. Do this, then you gotta time your jump right here, just like that. But yes, this was back in the old Newgrounds days, guys. Back in the good old days of the ye old Newgrounds. You could still actually play this on Newgrounds, but you kind of gotta download a Newgrounds player in order to play it. Like it's an installer of some kind that you have to do, but you can also just download these games straight up from the Blox's site. So there was an alternative means to play these games again. Oh crap! Okay. I swear I'm good at games, guys. I swear. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, he just comboed me there. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Gotcha. Better than I did it on my first time. He actually killed me a few times. No deaths. And if you recall, in the short that I did, this that point where Tails screams and is like waking up and stuff references the ending of the first Tails nightmare. But yeah, that was yeah. This was the first one. Oh, you're still able to chat? Okay. Read the hidden path in there. As well as, I guess it's just supposed to be a secret. Does the original website still exist, or is it just emulators now? Either way, Newgrounds is a long-gone genre of internet entertainment. It's kind of okay. So it's kind of interesting because Newgrounds themselves has like their own type of emulator that you could use to replay this game. But there is another type of emulator which is called Ruffle that you can use to play these games and many more Newgrounds stuff. But yeah, that was only game one. Like I said, we're not gonna be here for that much longer. Like these are actually pretty short, so we can just quickly blaze through these and then be done. Yep, Tales of Nightmare. That's what these are. Also, I found out, we're talking like years later. Talking like many years later. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're talking like years after, like at least Tales of Nightmare 2. I caught wind that there was going to be a third one, and there's a demo for it out there, but as I found out when I was doing research a week or two ago, Tales of Nightmare 3 has been unfortunately canceled, and I was very upset when I found out about that. But it's understandable. It's understandable. The post that the Blox made actually was back in 2020, so yeah. It's sad, but I understand because there are some projects as a creative that you might have the passion and drive to do at first, but then you just kind of lose steam on it afterwards. It's happened to me before, so I can perfectly understand. All right, that said, let's blaze through Tales of Nightmare 2 real quick. So now the X button is our jump and not S or Z, so that's kind of a change of gameplay there. But other than that, it plays relatively the same to Tales of Nightmare 1. It's just that everything might look a little bit better and play a little bit better. Like in terms of control, guys, like these games actually play relatively well. And because like normally in Sonic games, in order to get Tails flying, you jump and you hit the jump button again. But in this game, You jump and then you hit the up arrow key to get him to fly. So it's interesting. It's an interesting change to the formula, but it actually kind of works. Also, Tails has a wall jump in this game now, so that's pretty cool. Oh, then look at that. The blocks, I think he's still around. He might still be around. I'm not entirely sure. I only found the post about the cancellation of Tails Nightmare 3, which again was posted back in 2020. So he might still be around, but seems like in terms of Tails Nightmare stuff, he's done. So sad to see it, but completely understand. At least these games can still live on in Infamy. I don't know. I think Infamy's being too mean. But yeah, these games were like a massive part of my childhood too. So yeah. Also, if you take a look at the aesthetic of this place, you might be able to note that this is kind of the aesthetic of what I did for the final area in the short that I did. So, you know, I paid attention to those sorts of things, but you can no doubt tell that's it's like I pay attention to detail, but there were some things where it's like you probably could have worked on the story and things a little bit more, buddy. It's not really that good. Beach shoes that actually give Tails Sonic shoes, which is odd, but I guess makes sense. Oh, God. Alright, then we jump over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try to get through this as quickly as I possibly can, but as I said, like, this really isn't that long. The only reason why it took me a while when I was test playing this and when I wanted to rediscover it a week or so ago was because I did dumb stuff like that! Alright, let's try that again. That also happened a lot when I was test playing too. Okay, let's try again. Oh! I got through that entire level with like no issues, and then here's the part. Though to be fair, this part did actually give me a lot of trouble when I was younger too. So, guess it's just a curse of this being. I have 4 lives left. I better not die. Oh God! Oh no! Alright. I hate to be that guy, but maybe we should take it a little slower. I know it's supposed to be like a Sonic type game, but maybe we should take things a little bit slower. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Whew. Whew. No, it wasn't I'm like, that wasn't the game unfair. That was mainly me being dumb. It was mainly me being dumb. No. This game is a little I don't want to say it's forgiving, but it's not unfair Mario bad. Like, no. I'd say that this is still it's still plenty playable. Like, I didn't go this way before. Oh my God! Okay, that got me. Whoa, that actually, hold on, that actually got me. That jump scare actually got me. Wow. Wow, that actually got me. I'm kind of surprised. I completely forgot about that route. But, yeah, okay. Screw you, Tails doll. Still scaring me after all these years, you freaking puppet. Ow. As in Tails doll curse, no way, yeah. Oh, okay. I said curse and okay. You're funny. Extra life. Nice to find extra lives hiding around places. Okay. Alright, Alright, I think we're coming up to the end here. Yeah, because I remember this loop-de-loop. I go through here. I remember that if you actually get to the boss, within a certain amount of time, I can't remember what it is, but if you're able to get to the boss within a certain amount of time, you actually get a second phase. See, when I was test playing it, I remembered that thing being there, but I obviously didn't remember it right here. Yeah, that's probably the only spot where I'm like, okay, that's a little unfair. Got your number that time, buddy. There we go. All right, we're coming up. Yep, we're coming up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah. Damn. All right. Ow. Don't poke me like that. That hurts. Grabbing the invincibility because I could probably need it right now. There we go. All right. So this is it right here. This is our final stop. Doom. This is our final stop right here. Okay. For this next part though, I'm going to actually recommend you guys to not full screen this because we're gonna get a lot of bright flashes and stuff. So don't full screen this if you have it already. Just want to put that out there just in case. Epilepsy warning and all that. Alright. Here he is, the Tails doll. Get the foot. It's round 2, dude. Let's go. We've also got the Mephiles Phase 1 music playing from Sonic 06, which is kind of fitting. I will admit that. It's very fitting. Funny considering that Dalton was asking about the Princess Elise thing earlier, and it's like, well, no, but hey, look, here's something Sonic 06 related. You gotta lure him into those. I don't even know what these are. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what these things are. They're supposed to be like the spikes from the Sonic games, but they clearly don't look like that. Ow. Ow. Oops, okay, he just ran into that himself. Alright, here we are. This is the final. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. This is the final couple of hits. You gotta watch these fire pillars, and then if he's poking out from one of them, like he is right there, and you hit him. I think I have enough rings to help me with this. Alright, there we go. You have to wait for him to shoot, and then you have to jump into him. Right. There you go. Alright. I got his number. We're good. Shoot. Jump. Do it again. Shoot. Oh, missed. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Where are you? Gotcha. Still? Okay. Still got... Gotcha. There we go. So we're gonna get that second phase. See, and then if you look at this right here, reminiscing how that was. Oh, look, extra platform. We got the secret phase. So all you gotta do is just fly into his little antenna right here with Tails, because Tails' tails actually are a hitbox, so we can just do that. I think that's how we're supposed to do it anyway. I think on my test run, I tried to like jump into him, but you just can't do that. We got Mephiles Phase 2 playing right now. Oh, and look at that. He's done. We're done. And there we go. That was Tails' Nightmare 2. Oh, hey, look, it's Sonic. Hey, Tails. You alright there, buddy? Fine, Sonic. Just a bad dream. Okay. What were you doing lying in the grass here? I don't know. Let's get out of here before something else happens. Alright. Well, look, there's the Tails doll. I'll listen to that. And I used that laugh and that little thing that Tails doll says quite a bit in that short. But yeah, that was Tails' Nightmare 2. Honestly, I think this game is probably better than the first one, but they are both really great things to play. Nice little, excuse me, nice little time capsules, kind of like the short film that I did. Short little animation that I did, but yeah, it's definitely representative of the time. But yeah, that's gonna do it for that. And you know what? I'll leave you guys on the full art here. I'll leave you guys on the full art without the text, the extra text. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream, guys. That was all I really wanted to do. We set out to do all those things, and yeah, we were able to get them done. So thank you guys for like coming out. Like it seems like old people that used to, or who are fans of Tails' Nightmare, and as well as like new people who have been sticking around these streams for a while showed up, and it's great to just see all you come out here on this Halloween day, this spooktastic day. So yeah, 10 years for Tails' Nightmare, 10 years for my short that was inspired by the Blox's Flash games of the same name. Will I ever do anything related to this again? Probably not, but if I do, it will probably be just a scene or a sequence from the original redone in 3D. That's all I can really say, but again, can really give no guarantees. But who knows? Maybe I'll do something like that next year, or maybe for like the 15th anniversary or for the 20th. We'll see. But no plans. But again, no plans on a full remake. At least for right now. I would have to think about that. I would have to think about that a lot more if I were to do something like that. I just kind of want to focus on the Life of an Inkling right now. Which again, next week we will probably continue along with the animating of Chapter 2, Scene 2. We are getting close to the end of that, and yeah, I can't wait to finish that and continue along with that story. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out. This was a lot of fun. I know it was different from like the past streams that I've done, but I just really wanted to celebrate 10 years of this animation short. Not only the short, but also just to remember and reflect and celebrate the short as well as the Blox's games as well. So thank you everybody for tuning out to the stream, or tuning into the stream rather. This was great. Who knows, maybe I'll do different streams like this in the future, but I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. All right, everybody. Well, that's all I've got. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and remember, have a happy Halloween. Stay safe out there if you're gonna go trick or treating, and yeah, just stay safe. That's all I gotta say. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We'll see you next week. Bye. Happy Halloween, everybody. 10 years of Tails of Nightmare. Woo!